Hey, what up, Ty 1822? Going to talk about the new NBA sensation, Jeremy Lin. Now, everybody knows the story of this guy that he was on a couple teams, then free agent on his brother couch, got his first official start against the New Jersey Nets, been balling against the Jazz, the Wizards, and everybody said, okay, slow down, people. Let's see this guy in a couple games. He played against the Los Angeles Lakers, 38.7 assists. This guy is a really good player. Now, I'm not saying Jeremy Lin going to be D Rose, Westbrook, or Darren Williams. I'm not comparing him to a Rondo. This guy is a good player, and New York City love him. That building last night was just going nuts last night over Jeremy Lin. This guy can run Mike D'Antoni's system, and the Knicks could be a good team if Carmelo Anthony learned to be a team player. Amari Stoudemire with Lin with the pick and roll, perfect match right there. So they should be good. But it's up to Carmelo Anthony to become a team player and try to take the New York Knicks somewhere in the playoffs. Now look, I know a lot of people, of course, bringing up race. Of course, race is a factor in this. Jeremy Lin is an Asian ball player. He have a flashy style. Fans like me and other fans, blacks, whites, whatever, the players they are used to are black ball players who can jump in the air, do crazy dunks, just fast, real fast. When you see an Asian player do that flashy stuff, that appeals to you because you just used to seeing a black athlete in the NBA. NBA fans, mostly black. Half the NBA, mostly black. So that appeals right there. When you see an Asian guy that flashy and do those moves, right there, that's how you become a fan. Don't forget, look at Jason Williams. Jason Williams came with the Kings, his nickname, White Chocolate. The reason why people love Jason Williams for a bit, he had a street ball style. So you ain't see a white boy with a street ball style around that time. So fans appealed to that guy. He became a fan. He was a flash in the pan. But I like Jeremy Lin. This guy, he play hard. He make his teammates better and everything. I mean, come on. Jared Jeffries looks like a solid player right now. Jared Jeffries. Yes, Jared Jeffries look like a solid player with Jeremy Lin. So people have to understand, of course, as being Asian and being in New York City with the Knicks. Come on, New York City, top 5 city. What it was number 1 or number 2? They always say. So, of course, his stock will raise. He's in New York for the Knicks, and he's Asian. It's a nice story about this guy. Right now, next year NBA, out of nowhere, if a white guy comes out and average 25, 360 dunks, he will become popular too. Because you know why? The white players we are used to are the ones who just shoot three-pointers. But if a player come out, play like a D Rose or Westbrook or Rondo, he will blow up just like Jeremy Lin. Because they don't fit the profile that we used to in seeing in the NBA. We're not used to seeing an Asian ball player flashy, on a fast break, doing a dunk, doing a layup, doing a spin move last night on Derek Fisher. Fans are not used to that right there. So that's why people appeal to Jeremy Lin. Now, a lot of people saying, oh, he's going to be nothing in a couple weeks. No, this guy is a good player. When it comes to basketball, you know when a player can play in the NBA. It's not like football and baseball and football when you just say, okay, they'll get some tape on them and that's it. No, this is NBA. Hell, I said Ricky Rubio will be a bust. First game of the preseason, I knew I was wrong. Ricky Rubio can play in the NBA. So every fan, every true basketball fan know once you see a player, you know that guy can play in the NBA. And once I saw Jeremy Lin, I said this guy can play. That's no fluke. This guy can play. The Lakers last night was trapping this guy. He wasn't getting easy layups. He had to work his ass off to get those 38 points. They played hard-nosed defense on him. And Jeremy Lin, like I said, I'm a fan of this guy. I mean, if y'all don't want to like him, that's y'all. But for people who do like him, enjoy it because I'm going to enjoy this right now. The Knicks was a boring team with Melo and Amari. Since Lin came back, since Lin started, this team is fun to watch. I love watching the Knicks because Jeremy Lin. So, like I said, of course, race is a factor. He's an Asian guy. He's very flashy. That appeals to people. And he's in New York City. That's why he is so popular. So don't forget that. The NBA, players are mostly black. You have to understand it. So of course, like a Brandon Jennings won't be popular as him. Cause do you get shocked when you see a black player with athleticism? I mean, that's no surprise to that. I don't get surprised by how good of an athlete LeBron is. I'm used to seeing black players do that. A fan like me, I'm not used to seeing Asian players with Jeremy Lin doing. And that's what people have to understand. As fans, we not used to saying that. So when you see somebody like that, it surprises you. So that's what I can say on the new sensation of NBA, Jeremy Lin. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.